Alright, this run shows off a pretty broken Spino build. I just never get tired of the summon builds. They're just so fun. You get so many stat buffs, you get to spawn so many things. It's just really a great little satisfying run. But to start, I'm going with Frill Dragon. This is just a custom pack that is specifically built for summons. I actually got rid of pretty much all the scaling because I was doing some versus lobbies with this pack. So it's really like not meant for long term whatsoever, but it still works out great in arena, assuming you don't run into any snipers. And I do happen to run into one sniper team, and you'll see the result. It was pretty funny, but you can probably imagine. Got a lot of draws and losses early on, which means I'm going late game. So love to see that. Try to get as many level 3s as possible. Let's see. Early tier 3 is Ox with a Ant, so that's just a perfect little combo there. When you're at 9 hearts, you can lose one of the next 2 rounds. So taking a Swan, usually pretty nice. And then Pug, seems like this will be good enough to win for this round potentially. The Pug just gives a lot of stats. I mean, a lot as in +1/+1, but it's also a 5 to itself. So it's kind of like a 6/3 as a tier 2. So pretty solid there. And will hopefully help me win this round, or at least draw, which also works. Going even later game now. And now I can throw this next round for snails and also just for content. Throwing for content is classic. Love to see the ant buff hit the swan there. Pillion of Flamingo is 5 stats for 4 gold, which is usually worth it on turns 3 and 4. If you have Ox, of course. Even just without Ox is probably still worth it. Yeah, putting Pug in front doesn't really work to put Ox in front, I would say. This is probably better. Losing out on +1/+1. Run into a summon team. And that's exactly what I want to see, because I get absolutely destroyed. Plus, they got the spider with it spawned an Ox, so it gets Melon. That can be very frustrating to lose to if I wasn't trying to lose that round. Alright, early whale. So you can see the summon team already just immediately coming together. I see a sheep, I see a stork. I decided to take the stork instead of the sheep. I figured it would spawn like potentially something with more stats rather than just spawning a random 2/2. This is also just more RNG, it's more fun. But then I run into early deer. It spawned a wombat, which is pretty interesting. And then it spawned another wombat. I don't know if that's because it's broken or if that was just random RNG, but spawned the same thing twice in a row there. Now, I'm not really looking for too much here. Probably just looking for like an ox or a stork. Try to get a level up. Try to get like early turkey. I was thinking originally this was going to be a turkey run because the turkey did get buffed, but the game decided to give me a bunch of Spinos, so I decided to take Spinos instead. Lollipop Whale is not bad. 8/3 usually feels better than 3/8. Plus, if I happen to find another whale in the shop, it'll just become a 9/9, and it ends up being a pretty strong unit there if I get early whale. Looks like they had Aardvark, which is a little scary, but actually still managed to win, so that's pretty nice. Don't have to use the snails. And now I can look for level ups. There we go. There's Stork. Get Eagle. Love to see that. Turn 7 Eagle is so fun. I mean, you can pill it and just absolutely lottery and hope for the best. Or you can just keep it on the team and it's great as a unit as well. Whale Eagle, probably better than Whale Stork now. Stork was spawned, what, a tier 3? Eagle spawning a tier 6. I mean, it's definitely got to be better. Dolphin Snipe doesn't really matter, and you can see it spawns a boar, which just goes through their team. Absolutely destroys it. Didn't even need it, but still, just really nice. I was thinking about pulling it, but then I was like, we probably want this late game. Just give a 1-up Eagle. If you're wondering what the best possible summon team is, it's probably just a bunch of level 3 Eagles with 1-ups. Those are extremely strong. You don't even really need like summon buffs like Turkey or Spino with it, but I mean, why not have them? It's good as well. And Whale Deer, the classic, looking pretty strong here. The Crow for hopefully level 2 Eagle next turn into tier 6. And then things will be looking pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, at this point, okay, you can probably guess that, like, there's only so many builds you can do with Super Auto Pets, right? But, some of them just don't get tiring. Like, doing this summon team, it's just fun. I don't mind just recording summon videos over and over again. I'm sure other people probably would get tired of them, but this is some of my favorite things to do in Arena. I don't like losing to summon teams, but that doesn't stop me from actually running them. Like the hypocrite that I am. It's beautiful. Snail, not really worth it at this point. Just gonna roll, and look at that. Absolutely insane high roll. I get another chocolate, plus I get a crow and a blobfish, which I could just freeze everything if I wanted to. Sometimes I just freeze a blobfish and just hope for a pill, because, I mean, it does happen where you can just get one, and the reward is so high. Getting a level 2, plus you get the extra stats, it just ends up really working out. The eagle spawns a Spino, and then another Spino. So you can see, like, the game is just seeded for Spinos here. I don't know what's going on. And there's the Spino. Would you look at that? I decided to sell the whale instead of the swan, which is kind of surprising, but I guess I wasn't too worried about losing. Not quite unlethal yet. Need one more summon. Sheep could probably do it. Surprised I didn't at least, like, consider it. Okay, but I had plenty of rolls. I guess I decided I could find something better, since there's so many things in this pack that summon. And I decided to go parrot deer instead, put the Spino in the back. It does die to croc, but, you know, hopefully they don't have that. And you will see the power of the Spino. Anytime something faints, gives +3/+2. They have a hippo, which is a little scary, but it's pretty weak. They're going for the mouse achievement, it looks like. I mean, and then look at that spawn. Level 3 Sabertooth, that's what it's called. And it gets hurt and spawns a 24/24. Man, that was beautiful. Early white tiger. Of course I'll take that. White tiger is pretty broken. Instant level 3 deer. I mean, normally it'd be like white tiger eagle, but I already have level 3. And also I already have level 2 Spino, so I don't really need to do that as well. I figured just upgrading the bus to 15/15 sounds pretty good, and I can get level 3 Spino all on my own. And not even need the white tiger. I can have another summon instead. So the 15/15, the bus is just getting buffed. And you can see the massive stats on the eagle and the mammoth. I mean, it's just so good. The tripled base stats off the tier 6 and the extra like +6/+4. It's just a lot of stats. There's a pepper. I could take it for some sniper protection, but it doesn't really help out too much. Like, even if they have level 2 croc, it would still kill it. Instead, I just roll, and I get the level 3 Spino. On turn 12. That is incredibly quick. That is some crazy good RNG. And I could even go Parrot Spino here if I wanted to really up the Spino action. And I run into another summon team, but they just have a level 1 turkey and a dog. I mean, you don't want to be keeping dog this late. And you can see the destruction that ensues. I mean, not even that strong of a team. I don't have any 1-ups yet. It's actually turn 13. Really need some 1-ups. That would definitely increase the strength of this team quite a bit. And I can sell the parrots here, or I could maybe sell the deer. I could even sell the white tiger if I wanted to. But I thought this would look the best, going for another Spino. I could white tiger the Spino here, but that would move the level 3 Spino into the 3rd spot, which is, I would say, suboptimal. Not a great spot for the Spino. And instead, I just immediately get a level 2 Spino next turn, so that would be nice. And I could replace the white tiger with another deer for another spawn, but then I get an orca, and that's just even more spawns. Who cares about the strength of the spawn? It's all about just as many spawns as possible. Have the level 3 in the back, and it's looking pretty good here. Looks like I run into a snake team. It's only level 1, so it's not going to kill everything yet. But 1 HP there, kills that Spino. But look at that spawn. That mammoth was absolutely massive. I didn't catch its stats. Was it like 2743 or something? That was my guess. I mean, I have no idea what it actually was, but it was just really up there. And that's just one spawn. I don't even have a 1-up yet. And I decide, let's maximize the chance for this summons. Going double orca. This can easily screw you over with like microbe, hedgehog, so many things. And then there's a lynx team. And it absolutely kills me. It was actually pretty close. They had that stake on the parrot, which saved them, but the level 3 boar almost went through their entire team. That would have been amazing. I am unlethal now, so this is a little scary. I decided to take popcorn since I, for some reason, wasn't finding 1-ups. And there we go. So, of course, as soon as I start buying the popcorns, I find the 1-up, but that's still going to be really amazing. 1-up level 3 eagle, like I said, really good. And run into a camel team. The hedgehog spawn gets rid of my melon. Kind of unfortunate. Did the stats just magically change there? That looked like it did. I don't know. Sometimes the game bugs out. It spawns a level 3 orca, and I don't even get to see what the orca spawns. But man, that was beautiful. All right, 1-up the eagle, get the popcorn, And then, yeah, not really much else to do here. I was hoping to maybe get like level 2 Orca, but I already get enough summons because it has popcorn already, so it's kind of maxed out. And the leopard luckily snipes the perfect units. It snipes the thing with melon and kills the weakest thing. And you can see the summons are just getting so many stats. And it doesn't even reach a 50-49 Spino in the second to last spot. Just an absolutely amazing, dominant team. And love to see it. Thanks for watching. See ya.